What's up, champ? I'm Ryan. The book is Play Like a Champion, Sleep Like a Baby, and this is a video to my younger self. Basically, the thing I want to talk about today is how you're only supposed to be as good as you are. And I know it sounds obvious, but it's one of those things that I had to learn pretty late in life, honestly. And it's weird because growing up, I was pretty good at everything that I tried. I mean, I was always pretty good at different sports. I was good at reading, good at writing. Not to brag, I'm literate. But the point being that things came pretty easily to me. And so I think there is an element where when things didn't come easily, I didn't necessarily have the patience to stick it out, or it felt weird when something wasn't coming easily. Pause. And basically later on in life, I don't know what it was, but something just switched in my mind, and I was able to start from zero with a few different things and just be okay with being as good as I was at the time. And honestly, this YouTube channel is an example of that, because this is only my 4th video on this channel, and I'm only 4 videos good at making these types of videos, if that makes any sense. I should only be this good because I've only put in this much time in this particular arena. And it's one of those things that is kind of tough, especially for your ego. It's tough as a person, just in general, to accept where you are. And that is key, though. You need to accept where you are, and then just keep showing up, and keep showing up. And that's something I can talk about in the book. It's something I talk about in later videos. But yeah, starting from where you are and being okay with that, and not expecting that you should be an Olympic level anything, or winning the spelling bee if it's your second language, or being like Don Julio if it's the first time you've ever spoken to a woman in public, and so on. Pick the pursuit. You're only supposed to be as good as you are. And so yeah, I think this is one of those elements that you have to get comfortable with, especially if you are going to play like a champion so you can sleep like a baby. That it requires showing up, it requires hitting your marks, it requires just getting a little bit better every single day, and committing to something, to a few things, hopefully, not too many things at once. But to use my example, I mean, when I started to learn Spanish, I knew one phrase, and it was "Estoy decidido a perder mi virginidad esta noche." If you know, you know. And now, and then I basically just was committed to every single day. I mean, I have a 400 and something 50-day streak in Duolingo, and I was taking lessons every single day online for an hour, and for a few months in a row, and then every other day roughly. And with dance, when I was learning how to do salsa and bachata, I didn't know anything, basically. I mean, I'd done the most bare minimum, I'd done a couple lessons maybe in my life. And and then I started to go to multiple group classes every week, multiple private lessons every week. I would be watching videos. Same thing with surfing. I'm about to go surfing right after I finish recording. I started from zero, and I was frustrated, of course. So you're never going to completely escape yourself or escape the frustration necessarily, escape being human. But in the beginning, I really, of course, wanted to just be good. I wanted to be good right away. And I actually did make really rapid progress. That's what I was told anyway. But it still was a challenge to just accept where I was, which was like, fuck, I'm 35 and I'm starting surfing from zero, even though it feels like something I should have picked up a long time ago. And so, and then every single day for almost 3 months, I went surfing, and quickly, started to build that momentum. And it's not just linear. The progress is not just linear, by the way. Like, you see this? The progress is not just linear, it's compounding. It's exponential at a certain point, because especially if you start to put in the reps every single day. Same thing with exercising. I mean, you're not going to go from being completely, a pencil neck skinny boy to being an absolute monster if you just work out, I don't know, once a week or every other, here and there sporadically. It's like you have to be willing to, at least initially, put in the time, put in the commitment, and be like, I'm going to show up every single day in some capacity for this, to build that initial momentum, and then hopefully the hockey stick momentum. And that's also what I'm trying to do with this, with YouTube and with my book as well. Like, I had to take a period where I was writing every single day, even if it was only for 15 minutes. Now I have a reminder in my phone that says 15 minutes for your body or you're a fraud. And that's related to fitness, obviously, but I'm saying when it came to the book, I had to basically say, I'm going to put in time on this every single day, at least initially. And then at a certain point, you get to a certain level and you can kind of put that on the back burner, because you hit a certain threshold, which only you can understand and know. But similarly, with surfing, like at a certain point, I probably won't be able to surf every single day. And in fact, I took the last 5 days or so off before yesterday, missed it. And actually, sometimes taking that time away, especially once you do reach a certain point, can be useful. But initially, you need to just head down and hit it every day, hit your marks, as I talk about in the book. The book is Play Like a Champion, Sleep Like a Baby. I wanted to pop in here and make this video for you before I head out to the beach for surfing. And please leave a comment, and I will say, champ, play like a champion today so you can sleep like a baby. I'll see you in the next one.